Ooh, what do you call someone that doesn't fart in public? What do you call someone that doesn't fart in public? A private tutor. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you some other ways to say laugh. Okay, we're going to talk about laughter, and I'm going to teach you some different words that you can use to describe laughter. Okay, but first I'm going to explain the joke. Did you get the joke? Okay, to fart means when air comes out of your bum. Okay, that's called farting. Now, toot is another word for fart. Okay, so toot and fart are synonyms. You can use either one. Okay, so a private tutor. Okay, tutor sounds like tutor. Okay, this is a different word, but it sounds the same as this word here. A tutor, someone who toots. Right? So, like a private tutor, do you know what that is? Tutor means a teacher. Okay, so a private tutor is actually what I used to do. I used to teach private lessons on Skype. I don't do that anymore because I got too busy, but I used to be a private tutor. Okay, so this is sort of funny for me. So, what's the joke, okay? What do you call someone who, this is a mistake, it says that, but it should be who because we're talking about a person, right? We use who for people and we use that for things, right? But this is a very common mistake. A lot of native English speakers make this mistake all the time, okay? So the joke is, what do you call someone who doesn't fart in public? A private tutor. A private tutor. Do you get it? Let me know down there in the comments if you get this joke. Okay, so let's take a look at these different words here. Chuckle, snicker, and giggle. Okay, chuckle. That means to laugh quietly. Just to laugh quietly. Not too much. Not like if something is really funny, then you don't chuckle. If something is a little bit funny, then you chuckle. Like this. That's chuckling, right? I'm just laughing quietly. It's not like too loud. It's not super funny. If you told me a really funny joke, then I probably would laugh a lot harder. But if it's just like a little bit funny, then you just chuckle. Right? That's what chuckling is. Now, snicker also means to laugh quietly. But this word has an element of disrespect. When you're snickering at someone, you're like looking down on them. You're sort of disrespecting them. Okay, take a look at this. Take a look at these women here. All these women have very expensive clothes, really nice, expensive clothes, and that woman over there might be poor. You know, she doesn't have very nice clothes. Her clothes are from Walmart. Okay, so these women here are snickering at her. Look at her. She's wearing clothes from Walmart. She's so ugly. Okay, so they're snickering at her. They're being mean to her. That's being rude, right? They're disrespecting her. They're snickering. Okay. Now let's take a look at the word giggle. So look at this picture here. This girl is giggling, right? Giggling means to laugh in a childlike way. A childlike way. You know how babies laugh? That's what a giggle is. And sometimes adults can giggle too. When I think of the word giggle, I think of like 12-year-old girls, like two 12-year-old girls talking to each other, giggling. Okay, let's say here are two classmates. Let's say they're 12 years old, okay? And a cute boy walks past and the boy says, "Hi," and they giggle. You know how like girls, like, you know, maybe teenage girls or younger girls, they just like, they're talking and giggling, and that's what it means to giggle. Anyway, okay? Now, all of those ones, chuckle, snicker, and giggle, are sort of quiet and to yourself, right? Like, when you laugh harder and louder, then we have different words we use to describe that kind of laughter, okay? For example, splitting my guts, right? If you're splitting your guts laughing, that means you're laughing super hard, okay? Guts means your internal organs, like your stomach and your intestines, okay? And splitting means to tear apart, right? So when you're splitting your guts, you're laughing so hard that your guts are like splitting apart. I don't know who came up with this saying in English, but that's what we say. If you're laughing really hard, you can say, "I'm splitting my guts," or "I'm splitting my seams." I'm splitting my seams laughing. A seam is like when two pieces of cloth come together, okay? So for example, there's a seam. So when you're splitting your seams, maybe you're laughing so hard your pants are splitting apart or something like that, okay? So we would say that, splitting my guts or splitting my seams. Now sometimes people use these acronyms here. ROFL, that means rolling on floor laughing. Rolling on the floor laughing, right? Ha 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 ha. You're rolling around on the floor. And LMAO is laughing my ass off. Laughing my ass off. Ha 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 ha. I don't even know why or who came up with this. Laughing my ass off. I don't know. I don't know who comes up with these things, who makes them up, but they come from somewhere. And people use these a lot, right? When they're texting or on Facebook or something like that. You see these acronyms a lot in English. Okay. Now, sometimes when people are laughing really hard, they snort. Do you know what this means? It means like this. A pig makes a snorting sound, okay? Pigs snort. If you're laughing really loud, ha 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 ha, ha ha ha. Have you ever heard people snort when they laugh? Do you snort when you laugh really hard? Let me know down there in the comments if you snort when you're laughing. I want to know, what kind of laughter do you like the best? Do you like chuckling? Or do you like splitting your guts laughing? Let me know down there in the comments, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.